In our last video, we understood the first 4 of the 32 forms of Ganesha, which are Bala Ganapati, Taruna Ganapati, Bhakta Ganapati and Veera Ganapati. We learned the significance of these forms and their corresponding Dhyana shlokas in complete detail. In this video, let's do a similar exploration of the next 4 forms of Ganapati. You can click on these timestamps to skip or rewatch specific segments of this video. Shakti Ganapati is the 5th of the 32 forms of Ganesha, where he is seen holding his feminine counterpart Shakti in his lap. Worshipping this form is said to remove fear and help in overall familial well-being. The Dhyana shloka corresponding to Shakti Ganapati is as follows.
Alingya Devim Haritanga Yashtim Parasparashlishta Katipradesham Sandhyarunam Pashasrini Vahantam Bhayapaham Shakti Ganesha Mide.
The meaning of this shloka is, Ide, I worship Shakti Ganesham, the form of Shakti Ganapati, Bhayapaham, who removes fears, Vahantam, who holds, Pasha, a binding rope, Srini, a controlling goad, Sandhyarunam, who shines with the reddish hue of twilight, Alingya, by holding close, Devim Haritanga Yashtim, the goddess who is of a greenish hue and slender limbs, Paraspara Ashlishta Katipradesham, intertwined with each other near the waist. We notice that this is a pleasant form of Ganapati who is not equipped with fierce weapons and instruments like some of the other forms. Shakti Ganapati corresponds to the 5th and the final of the Panchatanmatras, which is Shabda or sound. Dvija Ganapati, or the twice-born form of Ganapati, is the 6th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. Worshipping this form is said to grant the sadhakas wisdom and the knowledge contained within the Vedas. The Dhyana shloka corresponding to Dvija Ganapati is as follows.
Yah Pustakaksha Gunadanda Kamandalushri Vidyotamana Karabhushana Minduvarnam Stambera Manana Chatushtaya Shobhamanam Nityam Smaret Dvijaganadhipatim Sadhanyaha. The
meaning of this shloka is, Sadhanyaha, that person is truly fortunate, Yaha Nityam Smaret, who constantly meditates upon, Dvija Ganadhipam, the form of Dvija Ganapati, Shobhamanam, who is resplendent, Stambera Manana Chatushtayam, with 4 elephant-like faces, Induvarnam, who is of the color of the moon, Shri Vidyotamana Karabhushanam, who has his hands ornamented with the auspicious objects of Pustaka, a book, Aksha, a Rudrakshamala, Gunadanda, a single-stringed wooden staff, and Kamandalu, a water pot. Dvija Ganapati is said to be of Shubhra Varnaha, or a pure white hue, and is associated with the Ashwini Nakshatram. Siddhi Ganapati, or the Ganapati who grants attainments, is the 7th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. The worship of this form of Ganapati is said to grant the Ashtamaha-siddhis, or the 8 great attainments to a sadhaka. The Dhyana shloka corresponding to Siddhi Ganapati is as follows.
Pakvachuta Phala Pushpa Manjarim Ikshudanda Tila Modakai Saha Udvahan Parashu Hasta Te Namaha Shri Samriddhi Yuta Hema Pingala.
The meaning of this shloka is, Hema Pingala, O Lord of golden coppery hue, Shri Samriddhi Yuta, who is of abundant auspiciousness, Te Namaha, I bow down to you. Udvahan Parashu Hasta, who holds in your hands an axe, Pakva Chuta Phala, a ripe mango fruit, Pushpa Manjari, a bunch of various flowers, Ikshudanda, a sugarcane staff, Saha, along with Tila Modaka, a modaka made of sesame seeds. Siddhi Ganapati is said to be of Pingala Varnaha, or a coppery hue, and is associated with the Bharani Nakshatram. Uchishta Ganapati is a form of Ganesha who rules over that which rises above, Uchishtam. He is the 8th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. Uchishta Ganapati is said to grant his devotees success, advancement and superiority in all aspects of life. The Dhyana shloka corresponding to Uchishta Ganapati is as follows.
Neelabja Dadimi Veena Shali Gunjaksha Sutrakam Dadhaduchishta Namayam Ganesha Patu Mechakaha.
The meaning of this shloka is, Uchishta Namayam Ganesha, the Lord named Uchishta Ganapati, Dadhat, who holds, Neelabja, a blue lotus, Dadimi, a pomegranate, Veena, the string musical instrument Veena, Shali, a bunch of grain stalks, and Gunja Aksha Sutrakam, a string of moving Rudraksha beads, Mechakah, the dark-hued lord, Patu, may he protect us. Uchishta Ganapati is said to be of Neela Varnaha, or a bluish hue, and is associated with Kritika Nakshatram. I hope that you had a clear understanding of the second set of 4 forms of Lord Ganapati. In our next video, we shall do a similar exploration of the next 4 forms, which are Vighna Ganapati, Kshipra Ganapati, Heramba Ganapati, and Lakshmi Ganapati. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Share it across with those whom you think might benefit from this. If you wish to support the production of more videos like these, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution, all through the links in the description below. Also, consider clicking on the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so that you are immediately notified of our latest updates. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.